I did that because I needed to see somebody like me going through the things that I've went through and talking about it in a way that I can resonate and hopefully take it back, understand it, relate to it, and apply it to my life. That is the reason why I started this channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope it is not too echoey in here. I don't think it is, but I'm in the bathroom. I'm going to do a chit chat, get ready with me. And it's not really getting ready because I'm not going anywhere. I'm really actually just about to practice my makeup. Okay. And look, I just got back from getting my hair done. Look at this. It was all cute and silky and just gorge and all like curls and stuff and popping and stuff on the ends, and it's not doing that right now. It's not doing that now. It's just fro. So I'm going to do a chit chat, get ready with me, and tell you guys what I've been doing, what I've been going through, why I've been gone for a week. I didn't just take a break from YouTube. I also took a break from Instagram and, you know, pretty much everywhere else, you know. So yeah, so I'm going to start off with skincare. I just washed my face with this Serenghe. Everything that I'm going to use is going to be in the description box, so if you decide to use it later. But I just kind of wanted to do something casual for you guys and just still be able to talk to you guys and tell you why I've been gone. But yeah, I washed my face with this Serenghe face wash, which I tried the entire line and it's really good. But lately my skin has been really good with this Pixie. None of this stuff is sponsored. I just started using this Pixie products from Target, and girl, it's got your girl glowing. And I don't have any breakouts. I haven't been having like much of any breakouts. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys just me using that. First, I'm going to do the vitamin C tonic, put that over my face a little bit, chit chat it up. Then I'm gonna use the serum, which is the Glow Tonic serum, and then the H2O skin drink moisturizer. So we're gonna do that. So let's get started, y'all. So I'm finna use this skin tonic, or yeah, this vitamin C tonic really quick. And I'm just using it on a standard cotton swab or whatever. I've been gone for a week, and if you don't know, I'm sure you've seen already that I moved into my house about a month ago. I mean, nothing has gone wrong. I don't have any like death in the family or, you know, nothing like that that's causing me to sit back. It's pretty much been like internal issues that have made me just decided to take like a little bit of a break or whatever. And this is the second time I'm washing my face, y'all. I just want to let you know it's like a little, I don't know if you can tell, a little, still like a little bit of dirt coming off. So you always have cleaning to do on your skin, just FYI or whatever. It's pretty much been more internal reasons why I've decided to kind of take a step back. The whole issue is adulting. Like, it's not an issue, but it's different for me. If you guys have been with me since the beginning, congratulations. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I was living with my mom for almost 7 years before I moved out and bought my house. It basically, I left from college and then started living with my mom. Never left the nest. Like, I left my mom's house, went to college for 4 years, came back, continued grad school, and that was pretty much what I was doing that entire time. So I was pretty much, you know, still kind of in the nest, but you know how you're slightly grown when you're in college, like, you know, you don't have any bills to pay, but, and then you don't really have a curfew unless the college like has a dorm curfew or something like that. You don't really have to answer to anybody while you're in college, like especially if you went away for college. And then you don't, you know, you don't have those things, those issues, not issues, but those growing up reporting to somebody type things that you have to do when you're like in high school and you're living at home. But when you grow up, you don't have to answer to anybody for anything. And it sounds freeing, but when it sounds freeing, but lately I've just pretty much been going through growing pains, pretty much. Yeah, lately I've just been like reevaluating myself as an adult and trying to, like, I got stuff to do. Like, it's not like, you know, you're in college, you know you gotta go to class, but you know you still gotta report back to your mom and daddy because they're not playing those games, especially if they're paying for your college. But if you live out like on your own, like you have your own bills, you have your own, you know, time, you don't have a curfew because it's your house. You have, you pay your own mortgage or rent, whatever you decide to do. You have like buy your own furniture. You gotta, everything in your life is pretty much your decision. Like where you work, what time you come in, what time you wake up, where you decide to go that day, whether you decide to be social or whatever. You pretty much, all of that is up to you. You are the adult then. The playing field is open, and it's kind of hard for me to explain. And it sounds like, oh, well, Ashley, why is this an issue for you? Why did you have to take a break? Because you're adulting. Like, this is a part of life. But if this isn't your struggle, it's just not your struggle. And be happy that it's not your struggle, because it's not a bad thing. It's really not a bad thing, but I don't know. Okay, for instance, I've been focusing too much career-wise. First of all, I feel like I'm just chatting and not doing that. I don't see how people do this. Do makeup tutorials and be like multitasking and all of that stuff. Like, I don't know how y'all do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go in with this Cover FX blurring primer. I have that down there. But yeah, like if that's not your struggle, that's a good thing that it's not your struggle, because it is and can be overwhelming, especially if you're a person like me, which I always try to do the right thing. Like even by other people, I am always, that's my focus, is to try to do the right thing and to try to be, not have regret. And even with me trying to do the right thing, not have all these regrets, make sure I'm not hurting anyone's feelings, make sure I'm, you know, always in the right, it's pressure. It can be a lot of pressure if that is something that you are trying to, you know, just be perfect. And I'm not necessarily trying to be perfect, but you know, you're trying to have the perfect life, and everything doesn't happen on your time. Everything doesn't happen on your watch. And if you don't have that trust in God or that faith in how things are going to work out, then after a while you're going to get overwhelmed, and you're going to find yourself constantly looking outside of your situation instead of being in the moment and actually being happy with what you have. Just be thankful for what you got. Diamond in the back, sun rooftop, digging the scene with the gangster lean. Woo, woo. Next, I'm going to use the Born This Way foundation in Spiced Rum Shade. What made me come to this decision to take a break was because I found myself constantly comparing myself to other bloggers, other Instagrammers, YouTubers, or whatever, influencers, comparing my situation to them. I found myself constantly comparing what I was doing to other people. Oh, I hope the lighting is okay, y'all. I know this isn't the best position. I'll have my office done one day. I ain't even gonna promise y'all it's gonna be done soon. I'm gonna have it done one day. I'm gonna just say one day. I just saw that I was comparing myself to other people, and just, it's like this particular girl in, like this woman in particular, I kept going back to her page and constantly like looking like, oh my God, her images are so perfect. Everything is just so perfect. And her, I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking because I don't want her to know that I'm talking about her. But but I'm like, oh my God, everything is so like so good. And what's wrong with me? What's happening with me? Why isn't this right? You know, I keep trying and I'm not getting this. And you know, I don't know. It sounds stupid, but if this is like something that you really enjoy doing and you want to do it right, you want to be good at it, and it's just everything that you've done, for instance, everything that I've done, I've been good at, like with a little effort. And that's not a brag, that's actually a gift, thank God. With very little effort, I've been good at it. So when I'm trying, like really trying something, and I'm seeing and feeling like I'm not really being executing things in the way that I think I should, it gets overwhelming, and it's almost like you feel like you're not doing well when it's mainly because you're comparing yourself to someone else. I don't know if this sounds right. I hope y'all understand what I'm talking about, because I don't want to just be blabbing and doing makeup. I really want you guys to hopefully understand what I'm saying. Yes, brows and then concealer. I'm about to do my brows. What I use to do my brows is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the ebony color. That's what I do. Where is my brush? There it goes. Yeah, comparing, you shouldn't do that or whatever, but at what cost does it do comparing your situation to someone else what does it do to you? What does comparing your situation to someone else's situation do to you? And I can tell you what it does. It pretty much clouds your judgment. It clouds your creativity. It clouds you from actually figuring out and knowing who you are and why you do what you do, because you're so busy focusing on what other people are doing, and you're creating to try to catch up and try to compete instead of doing it because you like it and doing something because you like it, creating something in the way that you're doing it because that's your flavor, that's your thing. I would talk to y'all while I'm doing these brows, but I gotta concentrate, and then I've already messed it up, so let me focus. Y'all, I scorched these eyebrows, and that's not a good thing. The day that I'm filming, I decided to mess up my brows. I have been really good at my brows, and I'm just, I don't know if I'm nervous about this video or what. Maybe it's because I'm actually saying something worth talking about, and the devil is busy, honey. He is trying to make sure that I don't get this message to y'all, because he don't want to help whoever it is that's supposed to watch this video. He's a liar. These are some struggle brows today. Oh my God, they're not horrible, but they're not my best. They're not my best. Yeah, you're not going to be able to focus on what you want to do, why you decided to do it in the first place, when you have the big distraction of comparing yourself. And my thing is, when I'm comparing myself to other people, it's really hard to see your blessings. Like, it's really hard to see what God has already blessed you with, what he's already given you, because you're so busy focusing on what someone else has and what their life seems like. And when I say seem like, I'm like being for real. It's struggles going on behind the scenes for everybody. And sometimes you got to choose your battle on what your struggle is. I wouldn't trade places with a lot of these people with the struggles that they have, because I know, me personally, I don't know how I would make it. The whole issues with, you know, other things that people have to go through from day to day that you may not even know anything about, because you have your own thing going on, you know? Oh, my bad. I'm talking and forgetting to actually tell y'all what I'm doing. I am about to use a concealer under my brow. It's the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and it's in the color Chestnut. Back to the topic at hand. Oh, I just go in with this. I don't know what kind of brush this is. It's just like a little, yeah, it's just like a little flat brush I use to get under the eye, and it's curved. Some people use the ones that are straight. I don't know. Dang, this is hard. Nobody tells you how hard it is to multitask doing a makeup tutorial and freaking talking. This is like really difficult. Nobody talks to you about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nobody told me. Not only was that like my struggle, I was really going back in with the creamy concealer from Nars and Chestnut, it's a shade. Not only was that the struggle that I was having at the moment with like comparing myself to others, but it's like I felt like I was being a bad, like once I got out of that mind frame and started focusing on other things, or trying to focus on being a better human being, period, I started realizing a lot of the things that I was missing out on because I was focused so much on myself and just me being like my whole career or whatever. I wasn't really paying much attention to people in general, like just human beings. Like I wasn't paying attention to those to other people in my life that I love. Like I haven't really And this is light, like this is really light, but it's going to be toned down with the setting powder that I decided to use. I started to realize how much I was actually missing in the real world, how I wasn't really being, like, I missed my friend's birthday, and he was there for me when I was moving into the house. Like he was actually being a good friend. He brought me like this little basket that he made of laundry. Was it laundry? So it was like dish stuff. Like, you know, the stuff to keep your household clean, all that. Like he got me a whole basket of that. It was just so nice. And I was just completely forgot his birthday. It was like 2 weeks after he did that for me. And I was like, oh my God, I'm a horrible human being. It just made me so upset to really just completely forget his birthday and not have went and got him a gift or anything like that. And he was getting ready to go out of town the next day. But just stuff like that makes me think like, oh my God, I'm sitting here in my head surrounded by all the things that the devil has me thinking are bad when my life is amazing. It is such a blessing to be able to do some of the things that I do and focus, to be able to focus on myself and not have to have so much going on in my life and not have to focus on those things and be able to actually take care of myself, get closer to God. It's like a blessing to be able to do those things. And it's like the enemy tries to make me believe that I'm not doing right, or I'm not really fulfilling what God has me to fulfill, when he has his, like, God has his own timeline in my life. I can't make that change. Yeah, so the devil will have you thinking that your life is not going in the way that it should be because of what everybody else is doing, but he's not showing you behind the scenes. And so I was having that fear and that doubt about myself with that. So that's what made me pull back. And as I was learning about that, I started realizing that there's so much that this world has to offer other than my career and my the YouTube channel, Instagram, blog. Like, it has so many other things to offer other than those things. So heavily focused, being so heavily focused on those things is not allowing me to live the life that God wants me to live. And that's being well-rounded. I'm not going to be omnipresent, because what I'm not is God. But at least, you know, be in others' lives a lot more. It's going to allow me to do those things. Contour. I used the, please tell me how to pronounce this, Pure, P-U-R, Sculptor. I use that, and I use the Founder shade here to contour the little areas, you know what I'm saying? So oh, and I'm using this brush, this Luxie brush that it's for highlighter. I use it for contour. Wait, no, that's not the brush I use. Hold on. The brush I use is a Precision foundation brush, but I use it for contour. See, not that bad. But yeah, he'll have you thinking like you not living, like your life ain't nothing, girl. You look at this person over here. This person got it lit, and you barely making it. Look at you barely making it. And you know, they're struggling mentally on their end as well. You know, trying to be perfect and trying to have everything that they want to have. Like, he's not going to show you that. He's only going to show you what he wants you to see, to make it seem like your life isn't up to par, so that you can begin to focus on trying to keep up with other people instead of focusing on what's in your heart to do and to build what you have going on. Because I've been so overwhelmed with like just knowing all of the things that I'm not doing right. For instance, like not being a good friend, and it's really mainly friends, because I've been pretty good with my family, but not being a good friend and not visiting and having people over as much as I should, and not working out, not reading my Bible every day like I need to, and not just not. These are all the things that I'm not doing. And it makes me feel that it almost makes me look at the women in my family with all of the things that they've been doing and how they've been, it seems like they got kids and husbands. And I'm over here by myself like, girl, I could barely get up. Like, I could barely get up in the morning to go to work. How am I going to have the energy to do all of these things? Like, it's almost stressful just thinking about that. I am going to do some baking a little bit, just a little bit. I got the Too Faced Born This Way powder in medium. But yeah, it's just thinking about everyone that I love who is, it seems like, and I'm not going to say that they are, but it seems like they're executing all of this stuff that they need to do so well. It seems like they're executing it so well. And I'm over here like, girl, come home, lay down. Like that's what I'm over here doing. Like, what? Come home, lay down, get up, do it again the next day. That's pretty much where I've been. And in my head, all I can think about is, how am I going to execute these things right and be who God wants me to be if I'm tired all the time, like physically tired all the time? And I know, like for me, and this probably doesn't have anything to do with you guys, like as far as this may not be something that you are experiencing, but I know for me, my weight has a lot to do with me always being tired, because I am to the point where it is taking a toll on me. That's just me. But basically, if you guys feel yourself getting too overwhelmed with life, worried about what other people are doing, what other people are thinking, how they think about you, how they feel about you, and basically trying to keep up with the Joneses like I was, just take a step back. There's nothing wrong with taking a step back, getting your ducks in a row, give yourself a break from all the things that you're doing that's making you feel this way. Like for instance, my thing was Instagram, constantly having to post every day and having to get so many likes in order for brands to like me, and having to doing all of these things in order for my brand to be at a certain level. And just like, come on, it's good for business to a certain extent, but when it's starting to like overwhelm you and feels like it's not coming naturally, then something has to change. Because for me to try to be an influencer and it's like I have to force myself to do certain things, then what am I really doing to become an influencer? Am I being myself? No, I'm not being myself. I'm doing things that it's making this whole influencer or blogger life too difficult than what it has to be. Like if you have to force yourself to do something like that, then that's not for you. What's for you can never be taken away from you. And that's regardless of what you're into, whatever career you decide to be in. I'm baking a little bit, I'm not really doing too much. I guess I could put on my lashes. So these are some old lashes that I have from Tarte. It's the Tarteist Pro Natural Lash. I don't know if they don't have a name. I don't think. It just says, oh yeah, the Tarte Goddess lashes, which I really, really like. So yeah, it was me trying to do this whole career as an influencer was getting too forced. And like I said, if it's for you, you shouldn't have to force it. I still love what I do. I just had to step back and look at the reasons why I did it. I wanted to be a person that can help plus size women, can help women that are dealing with, and girls that are dealing with suicide and loving themselves, and whether they're being lonely, and just kind of get out of those feelings and learn how to kind of navigate through life with having that up and down as far as your feelings. Like there are times when you don't feel good. There are times when you don't like who you are. There are times when you don't like the way you look. And sometimes you have to put on a face. Sometimes you do. And it's not about being fake. It's just about making it through. Some people make it seem like, oh, you being fake because you got to do this, and you being fake because you're not really sure. No, it's not about being fake. It's just about not transferring that energy. And then sometimes when you can't even do that, you just have to have the strength to back up, you know, be by yourself and do those things. You know, these are all the reasons why I decided to start my channel, why I decided to, you know, of course I'm going to pair you guys with brands that actually care about us as human beings, but that's not the ultimate goal. Like, that's not my ultimate reason for starting it. I didn't start like, ooh, I can be a plus size blogger and a plus size YouTuber in order to partner women with brands that will do this, that. No, that's not the reason why I did that. I did that because I needed to see somebody like me going through the things that I've went through and talking about it in a way that I can resonate and hopefully take it back, understand it, relate to it, and apply it to my life. That is the reason why I started this channel. Let me put on these lashes though. Let me know if you like this video or these kind of videos, because I feel like I can talk more and be more relatable and have more of a sit down conversation with you guys as I'm practicing my makeup. And of course the lighting is gonna get better eventually. Give me a minute. But yeah, eventually we'll get there. Because I feel like sometimes I wanna be more one-on-one with you guys and don't necessarily know how to do it. And again, I was a lot of the time focused on views. And we're not gonna do that here anymore, okay? Woo, girl, that was a struggle. And they still kind of lopsided, but we're gonna move on right. We're gonna move right on past that. Nobody has talked to you about difficulty until they told you how to like put on some lashes. That's one thing. But yeah, guys, that's been my struggle for now. Like mostly is learning how to be a good adult, and learning how to stay in my lane, focus on the things that I need to focus on, because this is what they don't tell you about adulting. There is so much uncertainty. Like, really, there is a lot of uncertainty of whether you're doing the right thing. That's if you're trying to be a good person too. Like, whether you're doing the right thing, whether you are, you know, is this what you really supposed to be doing? You know, because you make a lot of decisions on your own, and they don't tell you about how sometimes, you know, if you are not in your, I don't want to say not in your right mind, but if you have some of the struggles that I'm having, there are times where you're going to feel lost. And that's where what I'm trying to get out of, the feeling lost stage. You can already tell I'm a Christian, so there's no reason for me to feel lost if I'm following God in the right way. But every day is not going to be like, okay, I'm on the right, straight and narrow. Like, every day is not going to be like that. I'm just going to dust off this here powder, if any comes off. Yeah, every day is not going to be like, oh, I'm on the straight and narrow and my life is amazing and, you know, I'm happy and I'm very confident in where I'm going and what I'm doing, and things are working out for me and my, you know, every day is not going to be like that. There's some days things are going to be slow, and then you're going to second guess whether you're doing the right thing at all. Yeah, there's some days you're going to second guess whether you're doing the right thing at all, because of it not being like always consistent. Everything is not going to be up all the time. Your life is not going to be on the up all the time. Like, blessed to be able to move into my new house and be happy today. But come tomorrow, who knows? Like, you have the choice to be happy. But some days are more difficult than others, you know? I'm going to do a little nose contour, just a little bit, because it's just there. It has no purpose right now. But yeah, if you are like me and you're trying to do the right thing, and some days, like I said, it's going to be harder than others to even be sure that you're doing the right thing. So on a more positive note, what am I going to do now? Now that I'm back, you guys are going to see a lot more just, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to be like, oh, the mascara that I'm using is the Too Faced. I apparently really love Too Faced because I got a lot of their stuff. I got the foundation, I got the setting powder, I got the lashes, and I got the mascara. But yeah, this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm not going to be like, oh, you guys are gonna see this on my channel, and oh, I've changed and became a new person. I don't know. Look, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you everything that you're gonna see because I don't know. I don't know. I would have never done something like this before I have this sit back time and try to figure out who Ashley is. I never would have done anything like this because I would have been too concerned about views. And I know this may not get a lot of views, but that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video, if for whoever watches it, is to like help you guys understand that you're not the only ones. If you're going through this, you're not the only ones that are actually going through this. People like me are going through this. Like, my lighting isn't perfect. You're not gonna come to my channel and my videos today and see the videos of Nabella, like beautiful, gorgeous videos. You're not gonna see that. The lighting is spectacular and everything is perfect. We're on 2 different levels, and today this is where my lighting is, and this is where this is how my videos are going, because I don't have an office that's set up. No, my life isn't perfect, so you're just gonna see this today, and hopefully you enjoy it. I really don't want to just slap something together and say, hey guys, watch me. That's not how I want to do it. I do want to make things of quality, but right now I want to be consistent with you guys, be there for you all and still give great content. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to use is the CoverGirl All-Nighter. So yeah, guys, this is the finished look. I had to come in where the lighting was a little bit better, but yeah, guess I can take this out now and let the curls flow, honey. Let that length lay, and that's a little cuter. But yeah, I just wanted to come and just have like a little video with you guys and not be so formal. Like I said, I wasn't aiming for perfection today when I did the makeup tutorial. I just kind of wanted to do something to be able to sit with you guys and talk to you guys about what I've been going through, and hopefully someone can learn something from it and just apply it to their everyday life. Give me time for things to get better quality here. It's not amazing like I've been aiming for, but I'm just going to sit in that for now and probably go on one of Jackie Ina's videos and get that code that they're using for all of those tutorial videos for filming and whatnot. So I'm probably gonna do that so things can get a little bit better. But yeah, this is where we at. This is where we be right now, guys. This is how we are. Take me as I am right now. Subscribe, grow with me and this channel, and I really appreciate you guys for just sticking around and just having fun with me and learning life and growing up. I'm 29. Hopefully when I come back on here at 35, y'all are gonna be like, I remember when you was doing all these ratchet videos and you didn't have the great lighting, but I stuck with you, girl. I remember. Like that will be fun. So yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit, and I hope you enjoy the video. Please let me know if you want more of these. Just little chit chat, get ready with me type things. And I'm down for the cause because I don't have to buy anything for this to happen. Like, I love that. I love plus size hauls, but I don't have to buy anything to do, just play in my makeup. So I'm down for that. But I love you guys, and thank you so much for giving me time. And for those that have commented on my post on the YouTube channel, thank you so much for commenting and saying that you're praying with me and with me here as I take my break. So thank y'all, and I love y'all. I hope you subscribe. If you're not, thank you for watching, and yeah, have a great rest of your week. Y'all conquer fear and be awesome and excellent. Love y'all. Bye.